Hello Aquarius, how are y'all doing? Welcome to your January 2018 reading. Let me know how y'all's December was. There was a lot happening, and so let me know how that went in the comments below. I'd really be interested to know. Yeah, so I'm going to be focusing more this month in January on an more intuitive reading and talking a little less about the astrology. However, I do want y'all to know the full moon, we go right into January. Bam, the first of the month is a full moon and it's going to be in Cancer. And Cancer is ruled by the moon, so it's a natural place for the moon to be in. It's going to be a very nice moon, I feel like. So boom, just side note for you to know. And we're going to go ahead, I'm just going to take you down here with me to look at your cards. I've already started shuffling, but let's just do a little more here before we get into your reading. Okay, Aquarius, that feels about right. Okay, Aquarius, I'm going to draw a couple of my black agate runes as well. One for the first half of the month here, and one for the second half of the month. Okay, so cards are out. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Aquarius, I'm taking you back up here with me. Let's talk. Let's do this. Let's talk. I know you're going to have to bear with me and my camera here and my weird self. My sun and rising are both Leo, so it happens. I can be a little goofy and fun. So anyways, enough about me, Aquarius. The first card you have going into the month of January is the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is reversed. And so what this makes me think of for you guys, and I feel like honestly a lot of you air signs are going to be dealing with some emotional matters that have been lying low and under the surface for a while. Going into the new year, this Cancer full moon especially, I think, is asking you, Aquarius, to really look at some of these underlining emotional upsets and maybe some disappointments that have been going on. So you can go into the new year fresh and ready to just press onward, not being held back by those emotional hurts. For some of you, this could be a relationship ending, friendship, partnership. I do pick that up for some of you. But your rune here is Jera. And Jera it's mostly really a beneficial rune. Jera is about things that you've been working towards coming to fruition, coming to fullness, coming to harvest. But the other side of Jera does speak of justice of things, the justice, and even if some of you might be going through like a court case, some legal case, it can speak of just some really intense emotional dealings there. And a lot of you, it feels like for the first half of this month in January here, it is going to be about relationships and love, because you have the devil that is coming right after the Ace of Cups here. And the devil card, and it's reversed here for you guys too. It's about your shadow side. And the things that are hidden, not just within yourself, but also in a partnership. And so it's making me think that for a lot of you guys, there is some things that need to be said and feelings that need to be communicated with some of your close partnerships and relationships. And I think the Cancer full moon is going to prompt a lot of you to be honest about your feelings. Yep. Yeah, it's prompting a lot of you, and a lot of you are going to feel that it's time to break away from these chains that bind you here. Discuss those nasty things that you don't really want to discuss. Discuss and resolve that shadow that is putting just putting a damper on that light and that sense of life in the relationship. I feel like a lot of you, especially with Jera here, it's speaking of resolving things. And Jera typically, and it didn't come up reverse for you guys either. So to me, that's saying, Jera is saying that y'all are going to have that justice and that resolvement that you're looking for. Some of you, this could really just be a personal journey. But I do feel like with a lot of you, it is centered around relationships. And just kind of clearing the air. Did you see what I did there? I know. Maybe it's not that funny. Because you're an air sign. Get it? Okay, anyways. So moving into the third week here, you have the Magician reversed. And so to me, this is especially paired with Eel. And Eel is the rune of friendship, is the rune of new fortune coming in. And it usually really speaks of, fortune and influence coming in via another person. So some of you might have been working on, or will be working on, calling in new relationships here. Or reworking things within yourself here. Becoming the image and person that you want to see yourself as. Becoming that image and person that you want others to see you as well, not just yourself. And to me, yeah, there's really just a lot of that. There's going to be a lot of that work going on. Some personal work for you guys. And it's going to be a little more work focused, business focused in the last half of the month for you guys too, because you have the Four of Pentacles here as well. And the Four of Pentacles, he's about building, an empire for himself and sometimes being a little selfish. And I feel like the energy is saying, yeah, I feel like it is saying to be maybe a little guarded with your resources, and also building your new empire, maybe keeping some things to yourself. I'm kind of picking that up because the Magician's also in reverse, and sometimes that can speak of a little bit of mischievousness, mischievity, is that a word? Some of that going on. So just maybe keep some things to yourself in regards to the business that you're wanting to build, the ideas that are forming for you, the things that you're manifesting. Maybe just keep some of those tight to yourself. But I do feel like regardless, you're going to have to work with other people in order to get some of this done. So there's a balance, and because Eel speaks of that. And I think you're going to see some new and better partnerships in your work that are going to help you on this path that you're aiming towards, that you've been seeing yourself, this new image of yourself. I feel like releasing this here is going to open up doors for you over here. Jera, getting that justice. So overall, Aquarius, I do feel like it's, at the beginning of the month, it might just be a little emotional for you guys, or really just needing to get down and deep about some things and to discuss and face the shadow side of your relationship, the dark side maybe of yourself, and really establishing that in a practical kind of way. A practical kind of way of liberating yourself, very real, very practical, I feel like. And then it's a lot, the last half of the month, I see it's a lot about the self-work, honestly, just a lot about the self-work, but do be wary about sharing some of that self-work and resources, and maybe some of you with this, business planning, some of you might be thinking about more the entrepreneurship path with this Four of Pentacles. And so just, keep some of those ideas and whatnot to yourself, but enjoy the creative process. You do have creative energy here for you, and then you do have I sense some new influences that are going to be coming in for you. It could also just be some new ideas and aha kind of moments, that are going to really help drive and pick up that business and that path that you want to be on. Aha moments. But I do sense you have to resolve what's going on here first. And I know sometimes, Aquarius, you don't necessarily like to deal with the emotional stuff and with those ooey gooey kind of feelings, but you have to do it. And it's going to really benefit you to do it. It's just going to set you on a more self-assured path. So Aquarius, that is it. That is all I have for you for now. I really hope y'all's January here is just fantastic. Take it easy, around the full moon at the beginning of the month. And really just allow yourself to meditate, and to shine some light on that darkness and those things that have been sitting there for you. Don't be afraid to do it. You rebels, I know y'all can do it anyways. So yeah, I'm doing personal readings going into the new year now. So if you would like a personal reading, because do keep in mind these are general readings. So if you would like something personal, have a specific question, get in contact with me. The information is going to be in the descriptions below. Etsy shop information and link. So yeah, just hit me up if you want to work with me. I think we would have a really good time and we find some enlightenment and whatnot. Also, follow me on my Instagram page, which is going to be below as well, because I post lots of tips and random fun stuff. So it's just another way for us to connect. But anyways, Aquarius, until next time, y'all have a great month. I will see y'all in February. Bye.